So it is plus 1 is in the inside. So does that mean we're moving things left and right, or are we moving things up and down? If you get stuck, this is where you go back to these notes. We have a plus 1? Yeah, plus 1. We have a plus 1 inside the function. So here's our function, and it's an x plus k, so x plus 1, and it's going to translate the graph k units left. So in this case, how many units is the graph going to be translated left? 1. Okay. So it's going to be translated 1 unit left. So the parent function is y equals absolute value of x, and we're going to translate it 1 unit left. We're going to translate it 1 unit left. Now absolute values are usually pretty easy to do by hand. I'll show you on the calculator how you do them also, but where does the parent function start? Where do all the parent functions start? They start at the origin. All things start at the origin of life. Okay, so if we start at 0, 0, I'm going to do the parent function. Is there a number written in front of the x? Correct. Is it written though? No, but you have to know there's a 1 there. So what's my slope? 1. Now remember, it's a v, so it's going up 1 over 1 to the right, and up 1 over 1 to the left. That's how you get the v. Don't make a linear function out of an absolute value. The slope okay? Using the slope to graph that? Okay. So that's the parent function. We're going to do the translated function also. So translated function, I'm going to do in red here. I think we're still drawing the first one, so I'll wait. Okay. So this one's nice if you use different color or different ink, something like that. Especially this one. Everything's going to be translated 1 unit left. So instead of starting at 0, 0, this is the vertex. It's going to start over here at -1, 0. The slope hasn't changed. So it's a slope of 1 to the right and -1 to the left. Once you have that done, go ahead and get your calculator out, and I'll show you how you can graph these on the calculator. So sometimes they could be trickier than what this one is. Use a pass. So we're going to go to the y equals. That's where we graph everything. And now, go to the Math menu. Math is right underneath the alpha button, the green button. It says Math. Okay. So we're going to go there, and you're going to go one arrow to the right. So you have several different sub-menus. Once you hit the Math button, you have several different options, menus up here. You're going to hit the right arrow, go to the right, and number 1, ABS. Yes, ma'am. Is it dying on you yet? Calculator's dying on you? Does it keep shutting off? That's because you put this in wrong. Doesn't have to work. Yes, my batteries are out. I think we should do the origin story. Are you here later? Wait, excuse me. Yeah, but we have to get all 4 stats upgraded ourselves. We should do it. Alright. No. Yep. Okay. So y equals Math, ABS. You push this enough times, you'll get some good apps. So absolute value, that stands for absolute value of x. That's the first one, should look like that. So,
How did you get into that y one?
okay, you have to be on y equals first. Up in the top left, y equals. Okay, so you have to go y equals. And then once you're in there, make sure everything's cleared. Is everything clear on yours?
Yeah.
Are all these up here off? Any of them highlighted for you up here? Plot 1. If it is, use your arrows, go up there so until it's blinking up there, and then press enter, and that'll turn it off. Okay. So now you go Math. Eddie. Math, right arrow, go to the number menu. So like this is highlighted here, and then either push 1 or press enter. And you can go x plus 1. Yeah.
What does it change if plot 1, 2, and 3 are?
Plot 1, 2, and 3 are going off, remember, putting numbers in the stat menu. Plot 1, 2, and 3 are going to be pulling data from there. And we don't want that showing up right now. Sometimes it may not affect it too much, other times it could. Okay? And push graph. Boing. Boing. Okay, now does yours look like mine?
No.
Okay? This is on the standard window. Remember to go to your standard window, press zoom, right in the top middle. Zoom, and then go to zoom stand. Go zoom 6. Go zoom 6. X is right there.
Zoom standing?
Yeah. Zoom there you go. Okay, click go to the number 2. You didn't put anything in there. The X is next to the green, to the right of the green outline. Got it?
Oh.
That's because just be y equals.
Yeah.
Y equals, I go down to y2. I think I went a little bit too fast. Let me go back to y equals. That's what the 2 should look for. Okay. We all have the graph now? If you want your table of values, you have to go to your table. Okay? Table is second graph. Notice it's above the graph button. If I go second graph, that takes me to a table of values, and it shows me my x value and then what my 2 y values would be. So y1 was my parent function, y2 was the translated function. Bless you. Okay. So you can graph them using your ordered pairs as well. Yes, no, maybe? You okay? So, what Michaela was kind of with, whether she knew or not, is you go back to y equals and you go to the left arrow, clear over here, you can change what kind of tracer you have on these equations. So you could do a solid thick line. So y equals, and then you go to the left, and then press enter to change it. My favorite are the floating bubbles. Now let me change it. You can even do this. There you go. Wasn't that fun? Or you can even have him leave a trail if you want to. Them apples. Okay, so yeah, you can type in up to 9 equations and have some fun with that. Anyway, back to the assignment. And get your math nerd on and work on your calculator. Yeah, that was me. Okay, so this right here, this is the bulk of it. I mean, your first 2 questions